that up. Rattle, rattle, rattle. Whee! We're flying now. On your left. Oh, no wonder it's so dark. I've got my sunglasses on. Oh, that was dumb. Gotta wear glasses when I ride because there's bugs and they fly in your eyes. Same on the motorcycle. Hey, isn't this nice? Who needs a GoPro camera for 150 bucks? Well, one of those radios the guy tried to sell me where you can't tune the FM station and seeks the next station, and I plug in my little belt radio and it doesn't even work. Well, whatever. I'll look around, or I'll trade the bike in. I hate getting rid of the bike that I started off my real riding with. I never rode a motorcycle, except for the odd occasion here and there my whole life, a day here, a little occasion there, until I got the Harley in 2000, so hate to part with something I've had since brand new, even though I'd like to have an electric glide. Not an electric glide, ultra classic. Anyways, lots of them around. I'll find one. Get my name on it. Nice, huh? See the erosion on the bank? I'm going to lift the back of the bike up. All this was eroded away. I had to fill it back in after the hurricane. Dumped so much water. Crazy, huh? There go some folks having a good time. What do we got left here? It's hard to see because the counter is in a light color. 3 minutes, 12 seconds. I've got a spare memory chip, no problem. I'm getting wise to the ways of these digital cameras. Got to carry a spare battery, which I have in my pocket, and a spare memory chip. Here's the corn maze. A little early in the season for a corn maze, wouldn't you say? Corn is just sprouted. So far it's a good growing season. Let's see how that pans out. Farmers have it tough. Invest all your money at the beginning and see what you get at the end. Oh, another rattly bridge, sharp left-hand curve. Rattle, 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 rattle. Maybe one day I'll get to meet all these people that watch my videos. Mr. S.W. Piotr from Poland. I saw those biker guys from Poland at Americade, and maybe I'll meet Mr. Gas Sub Wild 8101, and I've met a bunch of guys so far. I'm gonna turn this thing off for a minute. Oh, I recognize this. You know what this is? This is Mrs. CW's drink. She doesn't even know she lost it. There's the raging river. A little dry this time of year. It wasn't much of a winter. No snow melt. Yeah, found Mrs. CW's iced tea. She just filled it up at the hotel. I'm gonna carry it now in my hand. I'm in 15th gear. Bear Wild to the rescue. What do we got for minutes? Can't tell, the counter's in a light color against the light color background. Whee! Trees across the road. Going the last much longer. Another idyllic scene. Yep, we're back online. Just deleted some memory from Americade. So. Turn around, go back where we were coming from, towards the church. What was the book he was reading? I was tempted to stop and ask, but he's got his own business going on. It's not my business. What big, thick book. Looks like a 100-year-old book. We'll never know. Cool, huh? Some wildlife on the wreck path. My bike clean off time. I'm too lazy. I'm getting out of shape. It's good exercise. Clears the mind. Concentrate on pedaling. Cars, too many toys. Sharp turn. Oh, up on the pedals. It's funny, huh, how the camera works. You can only see what's in front of you. There we go, up on the pedals. Whee! Downhill. Whee! So as I was saying earlier, a few minutes earlier, I'm kind of thinking maybe to buy a slide-in camper. Ooh, sharp left turn, another rattly bridge. Whee! Whoa, almost went off road. Shit. Lucky there was no one oncoming. Yeah, I might get a sliding camper. I just don't want to get invested too heavily in something that I'm not going to use very much. Still got lots of work to do on the apartments. Mrs. CW can't stop talking about all the projects. We got one apartment. We threw a guy out. He was drunk. He was a bloody welfare case. So we were thinking of gutting most of the apartment, moving some doors and windows around, reorganize the layout. so it works better. The bedroom right now is where the living room is, and vice versa. Oop, careful. Whee! So then we found someone that's looking for a one-bedroom apartment of a certain size, a certain budget. So Mrs. CW said, well, maybe we have 6 weeks, maybe on your left. Maybe we'll just take down one back wall and put a brand new back door in, a couple of windows, repaint some of the kitchen, which has new cabinets, and a newer bathroom we put in quickly a few years ago, and rent it to him as is and deal with it later. So that's a possibility. What do we got here? Studebaker Commander. Circle back. Last time I was here, there was an old Willys Jeep with disc brakes in the front. Huh, Studebaker Owners Club with a 1956 shop manual. There's Mrs. CW's drink. Hang on a second. Yeah. Just tossed her drink into the mud. Studebaker. Wow. Cool, look at the speedometer. There goes your drink again. No, automatic shift. Studomatic. Door closes like brand new. What an ugly car. Not rusted either. It's in good shape, huh? I can't see, I got the camera down at the ground, only you can see what you're looking at. Somebody's baby. Alright, back on the road. Studebaker. Strudelmaker. Commander. Probably a flathead 6-cylinder. Is that ugly? Sorry. This camera back. Scoot onto the mount. Come on, camera. Whee! Then I met a guy at Americade that's selling trips. Whoops. To Nova Scotia. He wrote this nice guidebook all by himself. Lost his job and found a new career in pushing people to go visit Nova Scotia. Just past New Brunswick, a little to the south above Maine. I looked on the map and I saw where it was. And whoa boy, up on the pedals. And Newfoundland is really far away. Oh, letting me go. That's nice. Thank you. Back on the bike path. What button did I just press? Nothing. Good. All systems go, except the battery's going dead. No problemo. I got a spare battery in my pocket. I learned the trick. Never run out of batteries. Let's see here. An abandoned, rusted Subaru. Rusted. 5-speed. How many miles? 243,000 miles. 400,000 kilometers. It's rusted. Good for parts. Parts car. Yep. Rusted. Junk. Off we go. Places to go and things to do. Birthday boys having dinner. I don't know what restaurant Mrs. CW wants to go to. I like the salad bar. I had pizza for lunch at the farmer's market. They closed the farmer's market at 4 o'clock and I got there at 4:10 and it was all closed down and the pizza guys were packing up and they said, sorry, business was slow all afternoon. We didn't have a lot of pizzas. And we gave away the last one a half an hour ago. And I went over to the table where the staff were eating and they had 2 slices of pizza left. And they were about to throw it in the garbage. And I got the last 2 slices seconds before the garbage. How you doing, guys? Whee, whoa, almost hit the bridge. Almost hit the bridge. Give you guys a rest. Taking me out to the wood pile, huh?
What's that? Oh, it's been a long week and I need to like work some shit out.
Go for it, man. Chop, chop, chop. Oh yeah, need a bigger maul.
Yeah, I bought a little one because I want to cut it real small, but I should have just gotten the big one and then bought an axe to get it real small. I wasn't thinking. It was a rough day.
Yippee! Hey, almost got it.
This is cherry, so it's really hard.
Oh, that's what it is. I see the red and the white now. Yeah.
It's standing dead over there. We're building a park, so.
Oh. Okay. Park.
If I miss one more time, I'm going in.
Way! Bingo!
That'll give me a cigar.
Yeah, my kingdom for a BFM.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just go back and get like a big one.
Exactly.
It's just too much work to swing a little one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Whee, parts are flying.
Splintered it.
Yep. Right off the edge. Ding!
Which is fine, because that little smoker takes small pieces.
You know what they say about a poor mechanic? Always blames his tools.
Oh, it's all me, dude.
Yeah! You've done this before, huh?
Since I was about 7.
Not me, I'm a city boy. We ordered it from a guy in the country. He dumped it in the driveway. My dad would say,
country and I'd split it for my grandfather.
not me. If I did get a splitter, I'd get one like my buddy in the Netherlands. He's a trash dumpster diver in The Hague or the Netherlands or wherever, the Denmark. And he's got an electric one, 220 volt.
Nice.
No bloody gas motor roaring away all day long.
We'd go out, he'd take us out, and I was dropping trees by the time I was 10. Like big oak. I mean, we dropped standing dead oak and whatever.
Really? Now you're a chef.
Now I'm a greasy cook.
But you got a wood pile.
I do have a wood pile.
One more shot. Yes. Let the frustrations out at the customers that want to cook a little bit more.
I have only overcooked one steak in my entire career. 20 years. I've had several come back under.
Could always
Not more than a dozen.
Well, undercooked isn't good anyways.
Under? Oh, I preferred under.
Wow, that's what you like. Ding! All right, we gotta hit the road.
Cheers.
You've been good. I'm Corvair Wild on YouTube, by the way.
What's that?
I'm Corvair Wild on YouTube. Type in Corvair Wild. You never know what you see. Take care, man. Yeah, see himself. I didn't want to get into a whole long explanation. But yeah, I'm Corvair Wild on YouTube. Say what? Am I mean? You do what you gotta do. This used to be a McDonald's over here. Now it's a Kobe Wankanobi juice bar, wine bar, or some crap. I don't get into wine bars. Sit at this stool and give somebody your money, $5–10 at a crack. Give me a friggin' break. Try to go to a junkyard and give them $5 or $10 at a crack for a bunch of junk. Price of scrap is down, speaking of scrap yards. So is my battery. Price of scrap dropped from, it was $300 a couple of years ago, and the last year or so it's been $200, kind of, sort of, $205, $210, $180, in the $200 range. What do I got from memory here? I gotta stop and look at the counter. 40 seconds. Anyways, price of scrap dropped last week. The scrap guy came by, he said it dropped from $180 to to 150 to 135. That's a huge difference. For a guy that used to make 200 bucks a day, now he's making 1 1/4. What a drop, boy. Anyhow, I'll tune you back in if I see something else interesting or see somebody else chopping wood or whatever. Ooh, there it is. Sun setting. With the last, what I got here? 19 seconds. Isn't that nice? Whoop, there goes the drink again. Alright, enjoy the sunset from Stowe, Vermont. Alright, put this back on the mount. There it is right there. $3. Crazy what you can get for $3, including shipping from Hong Kong. Wind it on. Set the set screw. And I dropped Mr. CW's drink for the last time. Because I got a hole in it now. So I got to carry it upside down, which is a pain in the butt. Not even worth it. Bloody lemonade, whatever it is, iced tea. Okay, crunched it one last time. I got a rack on the back of my bike, but it's got a rigid spring mount retainer and bounce out right away. You see a mix of old and young people on here, all the way from little kiddies to guys in spandex suits and people in their 60s and 70s. I don't know if I'll be able to handle this when I'm 70 years old. 52 today and I'm having enough trouble. Yippee! Nice birdies, they're happy. Birdies tweeting in the trees. Ah, smells good. It smelled good yesterday driving through the Adirondacks on my Harley. Took the back roads as far as I could, then you get about 3/4 of the way to Lake George and the road gets real rough and bumpy, so onto the interstate. Breakneck speeds. Alright, there's the church steeple, somewhere in there. Yep. Got a minute left of video. I'm still hanging on to this stupid iced tea with a hole in the bottom. And only have a minute of video left, but less than a minute left on the wreck path. And we're back to the place at the beginning. Isn't that nice? Now we might go to the Trapp Family Lodge. Sound of music. Have a glass of wine, and then dinner, back across the lake. Back to work tomorrow. Whoa, speed bump. We're done. There's the big church spire, 8 o'clock. The sun's setting on it. Nice, huh? Alright, thanks for watching. Good night.